Welcome everybody to another semi-final series of the Heart of the Inferno Golem tournament. This is our season finale for Metaplace's season 2 of SpellForce 3 tournaments. And in the yellow color we have got our Dark Elves. This is Vic.
And on the pink side we have the High Hierophant, played by Laventus. Laventus. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. To me and to you.
Yes, it's the Reaper for Vic, which is interesting because usually people pick the Guardian of Nor to allow them to jump over these barricades. But I guess if he just looks for a quick level 5 and sieging and all that, then the Reaper is the better choice with access to the Blood Shower at level 5.
Yeah.
As well as Kiss of Nor against all these dwarf spammers.
Considering we've never seen the sniper upgrade, I'm still hoping for the hashtag Darkpack gang.
If anyone would do it, it's Wick.
True. But I think my dreams will stay dreams.
Oh wow!
Not memes.
That was a great pick off of the scout there. Ghost Lady not going anywhere.
Bye bye.
She is now free. Yeah, fighting here in the middle, not much point to it.
Did get the Corona Cloud. We can do a little bit of extra damage.
Yeah, Vic's really committing to this, getting a few extra hits in. But Laventus should be able to just regenerate this back. Now Vic is gonna keep control of the Godstone, but Laventus isn't having any of it.
Mines.
How many times will they turn back? At some point, it's just worse than straight up, you know.
If only you could capture them with like scouts or something.
Yeah, I know, right?
That'd be the worst and the best ever.
Well, build orders are completely normal. We got triple stonecutter hunting cabin, and more stonecutters in the bottom. Another hunting cabin coming up as well, and the charburner.
No, it's a bit of an awkward Dark Elf map sometimes with all the wood being stretched out.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Well, Vic's
Also, did you ever notice that the Medusa Impalers have literally Olympic javelins as spears?
Yeah.
They're terribly fine needle points. Very interesting. Oh, but our, Undead made it into the main. It's gonna take a while for them to take anything down, but there goes one.
Yeah, so long as they get these lumberjacks, that's actually a pretty big deal, as the dwarves need that to keep expanding. Laventus is already on 0 wood. So this could delay the second base a lot, but yeah, the undead have been killed by the axe wielder. Good for Laventus. Vic's grabbing his own flags on the other side of the map.
Beautiful.
Making pretty quick work of everything here. Then they'll be fighting over the Medusa, I assume. It's all about that level 5. Halls of Pain is up in the Dark Elf main, as you do have those 2 workers left over after hunting cabin and triple woodcutter. And yeah, you said the wood situation is tough because it's so spread out, but Vic is making the best of it by spreading out his woodcutters as well. So the workers won't be going for the same spot together.
Yeah,
they're very well separated. I like that.
I do hope we see some recycling into new positioning.
Yes, super important here, especially when it comes to the top corners. Like, look how far they are.
Understood. We will do as you say.
Now, Vic has not gone shopping, but I assume he will do after these undead. Taking the home base now. Laventus is not doing that. He's going to take the easy creeps in the iron sector, which makes a lot of sense, really.
Yeah.
Dwarves benefit a lot from that, as there's stone there, there's iron. That's all they really need. So Vic's going through the middle. He's got infiltrators up. And the Axialers are breaking through the bottom barricade, meanwhile. They don't need to help the Hierophant. This is just a handful of undead. She can handle that herself. Really good usage of the army. You don't always have to follow around the hero with everyone else.
No. I was earlier doing commentary without actually pushing the push to talk button.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It ain't your fault.
What were you saying?
Oh, just commenting on the going northwards, which was perfectly splendidly fine.
Oh.
You got it covered. Oh, poor Reaper getting stabbed there.
Yeah, those
by
Medusa
the
like to go
liver
far.
ladies. Oh, I like that Laventus cleared up the blockage there with his triple axe wielder squad there.
Nice. He's also taking his
In
home
this
stone
house.
pole, but the Dark Elves taking the Medusa. Again, that middle advantage is big. The dwarves don't care too much about it in terms of resources, but the map control does matter.
Yeah, and early XP as well.
Corona Cloud significantly weakening the Medusa. Makes it so much quicker to take them down with the Impies as well as the Tarantula.
Do you think when a Medusa has a cough, all of her little snakeheads also get the sniffles?
It's a good question.
Just imagine it, all of them coughing at once. If a Medusa would smoke, would she smoke normally? With one cigarette on every snake? Just a fuming head. That'd be amazing.
How many do the snakes actually have individual lungs? Or are they sharing?
That is the question.
What about the hearts?
Like, especially if those snakes swallow something, does it just go straight in the brain? Does she have a stomach in her brain? Where is her brain? Questions. I have so many.
The Medusa is a very weird animal. It wouldn't work, probably.
Well, if it's attached to the neck, the snakes, technically, and they just spread out over the head.
That could work.
It's like a sci-fi, like, you know, when they have like all the pipes coming out of their neck. It's just like that, just fantasy.
Maybe
to
they have to
people.
share the brain power too. Maybe they don't actually have brains of their own.
The question is also, can the Medusa see out of the eyes of the snakes? Imagine that vision, especially when they wriggle around all the time. Holy shit! They must
3-6
get dizzy.
division, easy.
360 and you get seasick all the time because everybody's moving. Oh god, that is no dwarven army.
No, it's looking pretty small. And with Vic having level 4.5, he just needs one more Medusa camp. Or maybe he takes on the Ice Wyvern if he's feeling really adventurous. Would not recommend right this second. But double Halls of Pain is pumping those infiltrators a lot. And we've got extra Spectres getting added too. This is starting to look really good. Let's look at the economy of Laventus. It's just a bunch of scouting posts. Got a frontier post actually with like triple stonecutter, but workers are getting stuck between the buildings. It's too tight.
Ah, not again. Yoinkers.
Yeah, with both being on level 4.
We're in like
it's a
a
bit tough.
full stone economy for the dwarves. Barely produce anything else.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because you can really get going with your economy like this. Get into tier 2 and
Yeah.
just pump out those Earthshaper boys.
But you do need to survive for long enough
Yes, you do.
and not give your enemy the entire map while doing so.
Yeah, Vic gets the entire center. I think Laventus is in trouble because he's just gonna run around with Blood Shower wrecking bases.
Nope, there is the level 5. Blood Shower. Oh, okay, he hasn't spent his points yet. There we go. A Blood Shower and Kiss of Noru.
Oh, he's going concentration too. Like he really wants to lean into that Blood Shower, just wrecking bases. That's all he wants.
Nice. And it's a good strategy.
He can even do it with the double Deep Waters, but I kind of like to see another level of that.
Jesus Christ, the map is so bright. It's burning my retinas out.
It's a good thing we don't have snow maps then, Matt had.
Just
Or is it? I like those, although Not in the
snow
morning.
maps. You know what we never had? We never had like a night snow map in any RTS that I can think
A
of.
night snow map.
Actually, I think SpellForce 1 had one in campaign.
Oh my god.
But like
You're a
multiplayer,
genius.
or like an evenings like with a lovely orange hue, just the evening sun or the dawn.
Well, if anyone in the
Awesome.
chat wants to make one.
Oh, the Reaper! What is it doing?
That knockdown is brutal, and the sentries are here for the immediate punish.
Did this mad lad? Okay, no, he didn't go Dark Pact. He just had no HP.
Yes. Yeah, it's tough, right? Because, I mean, you don't have a lot of HP to begin with. 1150? What? That's without him not getting spawned, right? It's way more than that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, no blood armor. Nothing in health, so that's what it's gonna be. And High Hierophant now has access to Barrage with triple brute force and getting a kill shot level 2 for that impair.
Yeah, that was an excellent stun shot there. Absolutely clutch. And that put Laventus, I think, back on the map. The question is, can he, now that he invested in so much stone, is he what's he doing with the
Well,
rest
he's got 4 stone halls. It's getting going, really. He's
Yeah.
finally getting the iron mines going as well.
Wait a second, okay, no. I keep mixing up the names for the Dark Elf home base. I thought he was tier 3 already. I was like, what?
Oh, Scorpion Laws lost the gold train in the chat. I think that's a Twitch bug. It will be back, no doubt, because they don't go away. Was that a skill potion Matt had? For Vic? Because he has a point.
Just looking at chat.
It is. He has a point.
It must be. He's got the tier 2 armor. Looking dapper.
Yeah, that's very cool. We don't see that often.
Oh, yeah, triple concentration. Lovely.
Oh my goodness. He's really going for it. Level 6? Okay, blood armor. Let's see it.
Give it to us. Do it.
Laventus is really going hard with this tier 1 army. 22 axe wielders.
Okay, he went Arcane
21
Folk.
sentries.
He went Power and Corona Cloud 2, I believe.
Oh, okay. But that can work, but the sentries, look at what they're doing to him. Oh my god, the barrage is doing so much damage. The frontier post isn't helping at all. Great Kiss of Nord, though.
Where's the dwarven hero? Is he dead?
6 health on the Reaper.
Ah!
And Hierophant dead. Whoa, that was the craziest hold I've seen in a long time.
That almost went sideways. Man, I keep saying it. I mean, I hate the stance, but in a tournament, sentry stance probably still pretty good. You don't want to fight in it, but just once the Reaper starts disengaging, just to get that extra range, get the one tap, switch out.
It would have gotten him here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And it's a very different situation if both of them level up, right? Now the Reaper is level 7, and this hero gets really out of control when you let him go to the highest levels, because the Arcane Force alone will be able to make the Kiss of North strong enough for kills on tier 1 units. Don't even need the Corona Cloud.
This no-tech army is not going to survive longer.
What a pre-split! What a split from
Nice, but I think I was about to say he did hold on to the Kiss of Nor. So well done here by Reaper, by Vic.
Yes. Yeah, that was well played by both sides, really. And good choice to retreat. Like, you don't want to mess with a dwarf that is getting that big.
Yeah, you also have golems.
Territory.
So Laventus' gamble has paid off. Going for the heavy eco build.
Now this is the tough part for Dark Elves when they're in the early part of tier 2. And they're only really able to make Infiltrators and Tarantula. And the dwarf comes in with their tier 2 units, Earth Shapers, Fire Golems. They're gonna need to meet their match, and Vic does not have anything of the sort. He's just starting to get iron. Triple Halls of Pain is in. Sleepers will be necessary.
Might soon be only 2 if this 44 outpost isn't upgrading fast enough.
He's trying to become a border fortress, but Vic is not teleporting in because he can't. Kiss of Nor will be...
oh, this could be a massive barrage, and it was.
Absolutely savage. Loses the base, and that's not it. Kiss of Nor barely did anything compared to the barrage. And I think Vic can be... He has to run. He needs to run.
Oh, if you can get them in a choke here, that's not too bad. If he can get a Kiss of Nor there. What's the cooldown situation? He did invest a lot in it. Oh, another good barrage.
Yeah, it's only taking 19.2 seconds. But like, meanwhile, barrage takes 25 seconds and it's affecting a way bigger area.
Yeah. I mean, on the plus side for Resident Dark Elf, switch to his view. That's a lot of souls on the ground, my man.
There it is.
That's a soul train right there. Oh, and he makes good use of the middle healing pool. Puts his army there. Gets them back up to snuff.
Yeah, it helps. But right now, Laventus is doubling the population. It's a lot of crappy units like axe wielders, but considering the number, they are actually good units right now.
Yeah. Oh, but all we need is like one big fat Kiss of Nor. That could really swing the tide. Yeah, he's trying to split like a madman.
Yeah, also being in this healing water is very beneficial.
The blood showers are doing Nor's work too.
There was a Kiss of Nor there in the middle, but no weakening, and the axe wielders stay alive. They'll heal up very quick too. Laventus is super happy to take this fight on the high ground. Norse are looking super solid here with tons of fire golems. What's their upgrade status? It's coming. Volcano stance is almost in. And once it is, Laventus can just nuke down this border fortress with not much counterplay.
No. Okay, the soul harvesters are coming in. We don't have an upgrade building yet though. So all those sleepers that are being produced are single target for the moment.
Yeah, they're still not bad, but border fortress, that's 3 shots I think, and it will be down.
Yeah. That's the one time when those Dark Elf border fortresses go down easily. If you have just enough golems. Oh!
Yeah, the remaining units have got this though. Even though...
Do they? Oh, just about.
Oh, no, the pathing! They're going the wrong way through the army, but I guess they do get away decently enough. That is almost 200 population. How can Vic ever catch up? He has 270 food. So that could have been a lot of tarantula, I guess.
Oh, that was a big kiss of... piece of the army. And a nice blood shower as well.
Yeah, we'll need a lot more of those now. Laventus did drop in population a little bit, down to 178. Now we're seeing a lot of corpses around.
Well, the nice thing is, as a dwarf, if you get the dwarfs, the elven sectors, you get a lot of wood out of them. And if you are doing the fire golem tech, that is pretty spicy for you. Oh, big barrage.
Yeah, there's no dark elf units left, man. This is looking tough.
The barrage cleaved off the infiltrators pretty harshly. I want to see the Hierophant targeting these low health boys there. Well, the golem's got it.
Yeah, there's absolutely no more units left for Vic, unfortunately. The golem's just such a good counter to infiltrators, and Vic is gonna tap out, calling the GG. Yeah. That's it.
And even a friendly balloon for the memes.
It's always just the one. This is like a thing lately.
It's like a scouting balloon. But well done. You see, the dwarves do have some punching power. And here we see how it's done. Here we've seen how it's done.
We are back with game 2. And in the north side here, we have got Laventus. He's going Dark House this time.
And down in the orange, it's Vic with the humans. And our old friend, the Wolf Guard Commander. Man, I miss the mage. He's not that terrible. Someone's gonna pick him.
Yeah, that was a long period where people were going for him, and now it's just not happening anymore. I wonder why that is, because especially on this map, there's a lot of experience. You can level him up.
I think this map is about the early flag fights, and I've always struggled with the mage in that regard.
Yeah. I mean, you do have the fire spark that affects it.
True.
But still, the mage is lower health. Guess you'd have to go icicles at the same time. But Guardian Noor also something that we don't see all that often, so I am happy to see him. Vic doing great, luring away the cutthroats, by the way. Wasting Laventus' time. He's actually just moving on forward, as he knows that the cutthroat will come back. So he could technically just steal the sectors here and teleport back to the middle.
No. Spectre tried the same, but lost aggro at some point.
Yeah, that will happen if there's other units around too. Getting a slow off on the Wolfguard commander and escaping her retaliation attack. So now you just want to not chase because she'll jump back on you. Wow, another coming through. Very nice job by Laventus.
Nice block by the scout there.
So 15% slow twice.
No.
Oh, the bandit takes out the tarantula.
Oh, did it? Oh no.
Yeah,
So it was a feels bad moment.
So let's see if Laventus teleports back for this. I think he's gonna let it go. Doesn't care too much about that XP efficiency. As long as you kill the revenants, you're gonna be fine anyway for level 5. But you do need to get the ones on the side. There's 3 bandit camps. Looks like we're going worker harassing. And Vic is doing the build again where his stonecutters have been active for a long time. Then in the first place, he gets a woodcutter. This is very unusual, but it kind of works out the way he plays. You'll soon steal a new base, I think.
Very strange, but apparently he likes it. He is floating a bit at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna put down the guard totem, and Vic is working on the worker upgrades. Right now they are 250 health and climbing.
And I can't get used to the workers keep folding space time every time they go into a building.
And they're going a little bit 2D there.
Understood.
I like the
deep
super
into
safe
2D.
hunt position for Laventus. Like, okay, the workers have to run a bit further out, but they kind of do anyways. And they're harder to harass now.
No.
Another guard totem comes down, but yeah, honestly, Vic just does the best possible move and teleports home. Takes care of it with the Wolfguard commander.
Yeah, that's just clean harass always by Vic with those singular units. And he always manages to get them for some reason not harassed back.
Yeah, now the Guardian of Noor did go home to try to take this out, but infantryman running through these territories, and it's
running for his life.
It worked.
Back to mama.
Oh no, the scout sacrificed itself to take out the totem.
Aw, yoink.
But it worked. That's what matters.
He died a hero.
Yeah, man, the workers have to go back to work. Who cares about the scout, right? It's so sad.
Let's see, nothing fancy otherwise. Oh, here comes the Revenant attempt.
I do not believe that this is the way to go, Laventus. This is gonna hurt.
This action does not have my consent.
It does not. I like what Vic is doing though. Stealing the heavy bandits one by one. They are usually tough as well to take on, but if you do it one by one like this, it's kinda okay. Then imagine him going for his own backyard as well. It's gonna be a high level Wolfguard commander, especially if it can deny the level 5 to Laventus here.
Loses the Spectre. At the Revenants. 11 HP Spider gets sniped. In the spider butt. Oh, Vic is going to find the middle occupied. Ooh, Vic doesn't have his own middle upgraded. That's interesting. Usually it's one of those hotly contested ones where you just want to make sure that you get it early and get the meat out of there before you get tier 2.
Yeah, it's pretty important, I would say. Now the Wolfguard commander has gone shopping. We're getting the Dragon Halberd as well as the 2 F-bombs.
Very nice.
Your will shall be done.
Where is Vic's food, by the way? That's a great question in the chat.
It's straight up in the front at Laventus' base.
Oh, yeah, you'll need more of that to drive all these barracks. He's currently got 2. Can easily afford 2 more, which is really the standard to go up to 4. Oh, Wolfguard commander is fist fighting.
Oh no.
Yes. We're watching this. You never get to see that. It's terrible, by the way.
6 to 12 damage. Amazing. Oh, he noticed. What a shame.
You guys got to see a few punches at least. It's fine.
Next hero, Monk.
Oh! Laventus is going for the Stormviper, and he's really not messing around with the bandits today. He's just getting the important sectors, and yeah, I mean, this is an iron sector. That's important.
He still has a decent amount of potions, surprisingly.
Yeah, he just got some from the camp. So well done.
Oh. He needs to... Oh, I hope he interrupts the next thing. I don't think he has to interrupt, actually.
So be off cooldown maybe, if he's lucky. Ooh. Oh! He gets it! Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Great work. But now here is Vic for the punish. Only the Tarantula are weak. So I think the Infiltrator should be able to get away. Nice F-bomb in the middle.
Whiffs the F-bomb. Didn't hit anything, right?
It did hit the Infies. But not
on my screen, it was exactly in the middle between them and no damage.
Really?
Might have clipped one of them, but...
Yeah, I've seen 3 of them.
Okay. To be fair, my eyes are going bad.
Oh, you
probably should look into that.
You're gonna need glasses, you think?
I used to have some. No, I have like a... My right eye, like the... What's it called in English? Basically the lens, it's curving in like a wibbly wobbly way. So like glasses don't really help.
Right, I see.
That was my professional description. Hire me for more.
I don't know the words for it, sorry. Well, Wolfguard Commander is also level 5.
No, Frontier Outpost under siege, there in the middle. Would love to see that being targeted on the weak stuff.
Yeah, Laventus has Mark of Corruption. And no way to apply bleeding at the second. It's a really nice Earth Shatter. Ooh, that fireball only hits 2 tarantulas now. that's definitely not worth it. It's very expensive.
And of all the tier 1 units, tarantulas do not have magic resist. Or negative. So F-bomb is not that bad good against them, actually. Or is it... I believe they're magic damage, right? Yeah.
Oh, they are, yeah. There's gonna be a lot more tarantula now. As Vic is gearing up for his tier 2 economy. Getting the iron mines going. Quite a lot of them, actually. There's gonna be 4 iron mines already.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Wolf God's getting a bit bullied here by the Revenants. She's got a fancy halberd though. My pole's made out of lava. Full anime. Yep, first Spire of Souls coming up.
Very nice for Laventus that he's got that population advantage. It's going to be pretty important. We've got a naked Wolf God commander. And she's going to the shop like that. It's fine. Even setting the
I mean,
quotes.
that's how, as a tailor, that's how you get your proper measurements, man.
That is how you do it. You guys need to listen to Mad Hat, like, he does that.
Indeed. Well, the frontier outpost at the moment is also getting cut up.
I mean professionally, not, you know, measuring naked chicks. And
Of course, I do that professionally, excuse me.
professionally.
Do I look like an amateur to you? Oh, more Oh, a Corona bomb.
Oh. That we don't see very often in this matchup. It's interesting.
Straight up the master, getting out the mustard gas. I mean, it's a minus 30 debuff. We honestly should see that a lot more.
Well, now that this is a fortified outpost, though, Matt Hat, it does look like the Dark Elves have gotten to their limits in terms of bullying here. They're not gonna break a base with just spiders.
Nope. And that's where the Reaper is coming always in handier than the Guardian. Just that siege strength.
Yeah, there are 3 points in Brute Force for the Wolfguard Commander, as well as 3 Deep Waters points. Levatus still on just level 5, I think. Yep. And Blocking Momentum 1 is in, actually, interestingly enough. I've never
Went
gotten
for
to
the
see
mark
of Corruption, yeah.
But he didn't have any thingamajigs on him. Status effects.
Just the Silence and the Enfeeble for now. No bleeding. But that will come from the Sleepers, I guess.
Oh, Vic also being pop-capped here. Now coming in with more bullets, but a little bit late.
Got a ton of infantrymen. And now finally 4 barracks. But yeah, he needs those billets soon.
Those are some brave human hunters there on the steps in front of Laventus base. No fear whatsoever. Alright, Sleepers coming out.
You think they're gonna try to base trade here? Looks like a teleport.
Yeah, I don't think you want to give the Dark Elves the middle. If you can help it.
So how are those sleeper numbers looking? It looks like there's a handful now. 5 total. Starting to get there, but they really do need their upgrade.
Nope.
Ooh,
Big
Guardian
smack
War
on the
getting low
spiders.
there. 800 health, and there are a lot of Harvesters to punish him. Yeah, that,
They have the ranged upgrade. No, Forge is coming up right now.
yeah, no one has upgrades as the humans except the Wolfguard Commander's items. That's the
No.
only thing that
Whirling
really
Blades
happens.
is missing 8 iron.
Oh,
So then our sleepy boys will cleave.
yeah, man. Laventus just got his Echo, so he's gonna be able to follow this up as well. And once Whirling Blades is through, these infantrymen are in for a really tough time, especially as the numbers are growing. Border fortresses are up for Laventus. And he's getting another iron mine. It's 1, 2... Oh, that's 4, that's 6, 7, 8 iron mines.
There we go, Whirling Blade is in.
Will only take a second.
The Yumis will need to be careful now. Oh, he almost cast Mark of Corruption at the right moment. But I guess with
Pretty
teleport
good
it would be better.
concave here for the Dark Elves.
Yeah, man, look at all these units getting cleaved through. The Arbalets really don't last long when the Sleepers connect. And I guess Vic is in trouble after all.
Oh, that was a nice shadow though. But the human army is kind of not there anymore.
Yeah, this
Wow,
is
that
tough.
was a. Woof.
I'm not sure if
That was a-
Laventus really needs to kill this outpost right now. Just keep going and bully that hero away, maybe.
Yeah, that was 130 to 0 wipe, and he lost like what? A couple spiders.
Yeah, that's very acceptable. A handful of infiltrator corpses is what I see. No sleepers just yet.
Was Vic's army like just move forward somewhere?
No, they were fighting.
Damn.
It's just the sleepers are
Yeah.
that good.
Yeah, I think he got like he just squeezed the front line of the like all these infantrymen were like squeezed between those buildings.
Oh man, here it comes.
Ooh, the soul tree!
Oh, that's a lot of souls for sure. Look at those echoes just coming through.
Like a spaghetti slurping machine. 10 health iron mine.
Yeah, honestly, Laventus now can just fill up with balls of steel, and that's really all he will need. Knock down these units and the hero, get some kind of weakening on them, and job's done.
Yeah, that was just brutal. Like there was a perfect timing attack. Like he had the sleepers. It was the perfect positioning. And I think Vic tried to hit the Guardian of Nor at times. Like he was Corona clouding it instead of the army.
Oh,
Just
also,
wrong prioritization.
level 6 is in for that Guardian of Nor. He's currently got Soul Shield.
Oh, those infiltrators though. This time they are wrong with the move command. No, he keeps attacking the Guardian instead of all those units. He could have cleaned up all the infiltrators.
Yeah, that would have been nice, but now the Guardian of Nor is in. I think he just used Mark of Corruption there as well.
I am upsetty spaghetti.
Human army is absolutely tiny now, Matt Hat. This is brutal. The Dark Elves are kind of healing through this combat as well, thanks to the use of Soul Catharsis. Definitely worth it to add some Tarantula for that. Easy sacrifices.
Indeed it is. Oh, and he's got some sleepers on the back line. Triple tapping those Arbalesters.
Oof. Yeah, they're gone.
That is one of the most satisfying and most vicious matchups in the in the game. Just sleepers and upgraded sleepers and Arbalesters. Absolute carnage.
Wolfguard Commander goes down, and that is gonna be it as the base with 4 barracks has been taken over. Laventus too strong. That's gonna be a 2-0 thus far. Vic will need to bring this back in the next game, or he's gonna be going into the bronze match.
Yeah, a very, very strong showing here.
Spawning in the white color here on Bitter Canyon, a map we don't get to see very often. This is Vic, once again playing the humans.
And up in the pink we have Laventus with the Gobu Shaman and his orc friends. Looking to get a quick level 5 here to summon a very angry demon golem. Fiery demon abyss golem thingy. Made out of rocks that melt.
What he said.
Man, words are hard, okay? And my brain scrambled at the best of times. Not stirred. Definitely scrambled, not stirred.
very spread out map in terms of wood. It's all over the place, guys. So that is why we're seeing Laventus placing the lumber mills all over. Wants to keep as efficient as he can be. And with the orcs, it's actually not as much of a problem because you got only 2 workers each. So very easy to get that spread done. But there's not that many sectors on Bitter Canyon, which is a problem for orcs. So it has to be some kind of fast tier 2 build order for Laventus, or some kind of pressure where he cuts into the enemy sectors.
I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on an even split.
Yeah.
Do you think we just see a level 5 golem with just like absolute balls to the wall goblin spam?
It's very possible, and if you combine that with the totems, I think that makes a lot of sense. So
Totems? I'd like to see some drummers.
drummers, maybe. I mean,
And then the
it would
warp
add to
riders
it.
instead of boys? I don't know.
Yeah, because that way you don't need as much iron,
Exactly.
and you can just commit harder. You still will need population upgrades, which is the tough part.
True.
But if
I
you can
mean,
cut ahead here and get a base advantage, then we're
On
talking.
the plus side, this is a map with a lot of space for farms.
Yes. Yeah, size is not an issue. It's the sector count that will bite the orcs
Yeah.
eventually. So if they can find a way to stay ahead, it's good. But yeah, I think the humans might be in a slightly better spot to begin with.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
At least until the wood becomes inefficient, because it disappears quick.
No, interesting pathing here. I usually, in my games, it was always down the middle, fighting for that bear.
Alright. I guess this is easier. And then you still end up
Yeah.
in the other guy's main. Very straight path. You don't get as many teleporters out of this as just having your own side fully secured.
Level 3 level... Okay, my pronunciation is apparently starting to slip. Level 3 for the wolf girl. There we go.
Yeah, let's take a look. It's just left side, right? Like Fatal Blow, Whirlwind, Shadow Strike, and Triple Brute Force. Nothing unusual here. One Deep Waters Point.
I mean, Vic is the king of split push, or single unit harass, better said. So there's a lot of very far out, flung out lumber camps that he can harass.
Very true. And thing is, the Gobble can't really fight the Wolfguard commander very easily, so... There's always that. We've got several War Grinders coming in.
Gobble Shaman is in the enemy's base. Found some lumberjacks and they're not okay.
Oh, buying guard totems.
Oh, and hunters. Oh, that's always annoying when your hunters clump up with on another gathering spot
Yeah, because
by accident.
now that's woodcutters and hunters denied with one.
Oh, not paying out. Oh, the stone cutters.
They're not upgraded. That's what's
And
happening.
they're neither upgraded nor alive.
Can't upgrade what's dead. Well, you can, but you know, it is what it is.
Just patch some stuff onto them. It's like they're there. All better now.
They are getting bullied already by the Borg Riders. They got this nice pierce damage that it doesn't resist.
Looks like Laventus heard me. Gobble Walk spam is in full effect.
Yeah, he's actually going pretty easy with the sectors for now. And no tier 2 in sight, so there could be some pretty heavy tier 1 business. Would like to see teleportation home. The guard totem didn't help, but he's taking it with him. Okay.
Ooh, needs to be careful with his goblins though. The good old bear.
Great
Moving
micro.
like a madman.
Oh, 6 health. Yeah, he's got them on
Unbelievable.
passive stance here.
Oh, you're coming back in. Oh, and 2 goblins down.
That's too bad, but he's got a good number of surviving units. Now taking sectors. And up with more than what Vic has.
Level 4 Laventus. Actually, I'm not sure if I've ever seen the overshot shaman with a one armor.
Can't say I have.
But no, that looks. I mean, overshot has a really cool armor. Honestly, like that's just like soul and dwarf equipment. There's a little bit of stuff. I really like that.
Yeah, it's super cool for sure. As for his skills, we've got Totemic Might picked up. Totem of Spark we've seen before. Healing Totem is in. And there's 2 points in Arcane Force. We also got Life Bloom and Chain Lightning. And he's now going for the Infectious Wyvern here on the side.
Yeah. Really wants... I think he's happy with sacrificing some stuff. He just wants that level 5.
Yeah, but Vic has snuffed it out.
Yeah.
He might be going there after killing some workers.
The scout, look at the scout being used to scout.
Oh, that is such a
Amazing.
huge catch. Could you rejoin the Discord? We've got the audio glitch still.
Okey-dokes.
Much as we tried to fix it. Sorry, everyone. We have Vic is here. And with a handful of spin to wins, he can whittle down the Scoundrel. Chain Lightning helping out the orcs here. The Infectious Wyvern is still pretty healthy, so this will go on for a while. Okay, Mad Hat should be back. What's that?
Oh, could you not hear me?
Not until now.
Ah, okay. I said I was back and probably in better shape than those goblins.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah,
So
sorry,
the
everyone.
wyvern survived, right?
We still don't know what
Yeah.
these audio glitches are about. Tried some fixes, but didn't work, clearly. Oh, fighting over the other Dire Bear now, Vic was able to completely deny that creeping attempt over there, and the Wyvern is now healing back up. Flag will be downed as well.
How does it actually work with the XP division when something heals back up from almost dead?
It goes away.
Just straight up goes away?
Yep.
Okay. I was like, maybe like the first bit get reserved or something. Could also be. Oh god, those goblins! Those goblins!
Yeah, they're getting super low, and this bear is an absolute bully. Spin to win, finishing off several of the Scoundrel. Laventus kind of can't take this anymore.
This is like aqua levels of goblin preservation. Ooh, there came the life bloom, or more like the life boom.
It is
Knocks
live
that
boom
soldier
these
out.
days, that's true. Humans are still trying to make something happen here. The clan standard is not gonna come up. Oh, can anybody build here at all?
Never.
Looks like not.
This is no man's land.
Oh, the infantryman will almost certainly go down here. 16, 11, 6. Oh, 1! Rip.
Yoink.
Just a last tick probably there. Yeah, Laventus is running back. He's trying to get tier 2 up. But he doesn't have a good sector count. Vic is controlling all the middle. That is a pretty big deal.
Down goes the bear. Mr. Fuzzy.
So that's level 4 for Vic.
Yeah, and Laventus is struggling to get those goblins back online to have another go at that wyvern.
Yeah, he's got 11 right now. He's got a lot of wood.
It looks like he's just trying to go for tier 2 units here. He's got the Risen Rock, the Warpits coming out. Okay, the wyvern isn't fully healed yet.
Yeah, so he can get going on that at least. But, man, these goblins, they're not really made for this job.
Nope. Even though the wyvern does have 0 strike resist.
Well, here come the
So it's
humans
like-
once again to create trouble.
It's an optimal scenario for the little goblins.
As good as it gets.
Ooh, nice dodge. Well, did he? Is the silence longer range than the damage?
I'm actually not sure. I've seen some of these infantrymen get hit.
Yeah, it just
With
didn't look like.
damage as well.
Maybe I'm just spoiled because the goblins just drop like a wet towel.
Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage. It's just a big silence, really. Still does damage, but, you know.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Oh, we've got some arbalests on the iron mines on the left side. That's pretty sneaky. I like.
From the high ground, too. It's a good little spot for them.
It's like a proper little ambush there. Sneaking in between the boulders. Very cinematic. As is that little ambush of the goblins coming out of the woodwork to shank them. Oh, the gobble shaman though. Being hunted.
You know, chain lightning's definitely adding up. But they're both around the same experience level right now. And honestly, if Laventus can't keep going with the tech, if he can't get something better going right now, he's gonna be in trouble in the long run. Hunters are being finally made, so I guess he is getting things going, but only off of 5 fortified outposts. Now buying a bunch of potions there.
And the worst thing is he only has one iron sector. Yeah, like he doesn't have the middle, he doesn't have his other side. There just generally isn't that much iron on this map.
Yeah, if it gets contested like this, and if they can keep control, there's only going to be so many hunters. The infantryman count is getting a little bit out of control. If arbalists get added now, the arbalists will be the ones to snipe the hunters. And what does Laventus do then?
Well, when in doubt, press more goblins.
Yeah, you'll need
They
quite a
can't kill
bunch.
all of us until they actually can.
Yeah, it looks like the infantrymen are just so good at staying in front. They're not allowing the goblins to
Laventus-
connect with the arbs.
Yeah. Like Laventus is trying to keep pushing past, but by the time they do, they get kind of wrecked. Oh, that's it. Okay. Interesting choice.
Yeah, I tried to save the hunter, but it just wouldn't work. Still went down, and Vic is very happy with these trades for now. He's staying ahead in population against an orc player. He's going tier 2 himself, so he'll have the fortified outpost. He'll be able
We
to
did
go
have
for
a
his own iron.
farm transition for Laventus as well. But that is done now, so maybe stuff will ramp up soon.
Yeah, he still super badly needs one more base. Another hunter bites the dust. It's kind of becoming a problem. Vic is just playing it really
got
well.
critical mass. Producing from 4 barracks here for Vic. This is versus only 5 Kalraks, or like outposts from our orc boy.
Farm's
Forge
now
is getting the
available.
pop-up population increase.
Oh, really?
Almost
it's
done as well.
Necessary, I guess. It's level 2 already.
Indeed.
And after that, it should be basically nothing but pumping units. It's the story of the orcs from there.
Okay. Both of them still half a level away from level 5 here.
Infantryman did get stuck and taking a lot of AoE.
Ooh,
but
Gobble
still
Shaman
managed
must
to
need to be
escape.
careful here.
The focus fire is on. Arbalest pretty damaging.
Honestly, at this point he can get on top of the Arbs with the Gobbles.
Yes, this is
Ooh.
the time. The infantrymen are weak.
Couple Brutes in the mix as well. They'll do decent damage against Arbs too.
Yeah, look at the population. It's starting to really get somewhere for Laventus. Vic trying to grow the numbers still, but right now he's investing into bases.
This.
Oh, how much? I mean, yeah, the Brutes will actually be really good at taking down the Wyvern, so...
That's true.
But we only have 3 Brutes and 5 Hunters.
it's a lot better than what he had earlier. So you can
That's
finally get
true.
it done. The healing does just about reach that brute, I think. It does not reach the brute. Huh. It's unfortunate, but the infectious wyvern down to half health.
Got them
Vic
double
here to
mosh
bully.
pit.
Oh no, the damage going through on the scoundrel is so huge.
But he got it.
Level
Nice.
5.
Oh, Vic's trying to go into the main.
Yeah, what a big bully.
We got a shielding amulet, which is pretty nifty.
Oh, that's super useful here. And unlocks will be Summon Golem, which just did happen. Chain Lightning 2 as well, so that's more than double damage here. As it will bounce 8 times rather than just 4.
Yeah.
And even
And getting
higher
Golem in
damage.
is like summoning the Rock in a wrestling match. Just like tapping him in. Coming in for the RKO. Yeah, that Golem is just
Level
gonna
6.
tank so much. Okay, if he clicks on that outpost, we are in trouble. Because he needs to kill the army with the Golem. If he just makes the Golem die like that.
Yeah, it's not going to be resummoned anytime soon. The fortified outpost is in trouble, and the hunters are currently keeping the army at bay. But yeah, he offset that now.
Whoa!
Everybody getting slammed on the ground. This is a
Oh,
huge moment for
Did he get
Vic.
massive XP from the Golem? Was that it?
He must have, yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, the
that's how you don't
F-bombs.
do it. I mean,
There.
if he would have just done this from the beginning instead of clicking on the fortified outpost, he would have been swimming.
Yeah, I totally agree. But
The
now,
Arbalests are going down thanks to the goblins though, which is nice. But oh, the wolf god went down. Nice.
very nice kills. Now, both are without hero, but guess what? Vic holds on to the base. And can
Yeah.
Laventus really remake an army like this ever again? Doesn't look like
I mean,
it.
he is on 100 pop. It's just one of those orc problems where they're just all over the place.
He's trying to go tier 3. Does need those base upgrades, understandable.
Yeah, true. Good point. Also, like Black Ash and like against tier 1 spam, just instead of like trying to get like the shamans out, you're probably better just to pump everything into totems and then just nuke the hell out of them. A little bit of oilage. Oh, we've got a bit of a single target harass. Oh, but he got pushed back by the worker into range of the outpost.
Yeah, that's unlucky. Infantryman will go down. Both players have their heroes back. Wonder if there will be some shopping. Laventus does have 4k resources, or gold. Should absolutely go for it. Vic still has 2 more F-bombs and quite a bit of money. Buying the heavy halberd.
I'm just trying to figure out what the wood situation is. I think these players, at least especially Laventus. There we go. Okay, he's recycling and moving his lumber mills.
Oh, he took over the base. What happened here? Vic sent his army home to the hero? Why?
Yeah, how did that happen? I was looking away for 2 seconds.
That seemed not necessary. A lot of stragglers still coming across the map, but a huge earth shatters to start this fight.
Ooh, good totem there. Here comes the golem again in a second.
Yeah,
Bonjour, he says.
looks like Vic has had enough. He's leaving.
Yeah, that's pretty huge. That's an iron sector. That's a lot of things. And yeah, just having that access to the heal is pretty valuable.
So many resources here.
Oh, that too. Also 400 wood. Like, that's also a thing Laventus is missing.
Yes. Great chain
shadows,
lightning
though.
to start this, but
Ooh,
yeah, the Wolfguard has
F-bomb.
damage too. Oh.
Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, this is how it's done. That was beautiful. And chain lightning from downtown connects with a lot of unfortunate fellas. Oh, the slam though! Oh!
Wow. It seems like Vic is losing way too many units for what he's gaining. He's taken down a summonable unit. Cost him like 10 units.
Yeah, and a bunch of goblins. Most of the valuable stuff is still alive for Laventus. It was very satisfying to watch, but efficiency-wise it wasn't the best, unfortunately, for him.
Arcane Force 5 is through for the Shaman. This is going to be pretty bonkers, as the Chain Lightning that does 180 times damage for each hit.
Oh, can he afford a Noria? Probably not. Ooh, 7,000?
Almost there.
Possible. Well, he probably should get some armor first, but
Yeah, it's
it would be
back
very
right
tempting.
now.
Oh, he's getting interrupted. That was some really nice interruption there.
Ooh. If that goes through, this is a very different fight. The Frontier Pro's getting focused down still, but it doesn't look like it will die.
Yeah, the Obelisks do seem to have the range upgrade though, so that Goblin Shaman really needs some armor. Oh, there's one Goblin that could actually shank an Infantryman here. Yeah, needs to be careful chasing that. He's very spread out.
Oh, the Forge is only now getting made. What? It's very late Forge for sure. We have 6 barracks and no tier 3 coming through for Vic.
Oh, it's only now? Really? I could have... Wow. Okay, then the Obelisks just have good range.
Yeah, they do. I mean, it gets even better, but...
Yeah, exactly. That's
now.
what I mean. Like, it looked like you already had it. Oh, that's so many more iron mines. This is such a huge deal for Laventus. He's struggling really in the wood department, though. Population-wise, it's pretty even.
Yeah, I really like Laventus' chances now that he's got himself set up so nicely. He's got a fortified outpost here, and soon his tier 3 will be... it is through.
Oh.
It is done.
That was a sexy chain lightning. Oh, come on. And now close the pocket. Close the pocket. Yes.
Oh, they squeezed.
Oh, there's a massive clump of units here. It's a clown car. Oh, that did.
Did that just reverse its direction to get more bounces? That was awesome.
Yep. That was a bushel like a clown car. Yeah, Vicus also doesn't seem to reposition his resource gatherers. Like, they're walking a long way, and some of these guys are even stuck.
That's a tough situation to be in. The Wolfguard Commander once again could not get the Earth Shatter in. This is a huge issue. There it is.
Golem's getting focused down. But, I mean, that's what it is. It's a big distraction Carnifex.
Yeah, no doubt it will be back soon again. And another Chain Lightning, this time on the Arbs. Hurts them a lot.
Chain Lightning goes zap. And all of these Obelisks are one brute away from dying.
Yeah, they're actually only Arbalists now. That's the problem.
Oh, Laventus could throw here, though, if he keeps going after these... Don't do it!
He pre-interrupted. It was too early. Oh, no.
Oh,
Earth Shatter goes through. Well, if you're a Vic fan, it's oh yes.
Yeah. But those brutes are dying for nothing, and they're not doing shit. Just tickling it up while they're getting peppered. Okay, but there we go. That's a cleanup.
I was gonna say this is starting to look rough, but yeah, Vic seems to be ahead of me on that department. Laventus will be taking this game free and thus winning the best of 5. He's gonna be in the finals, but Vic's chances are not completely over. He still got himself his bronze round, where he'll be facing Don Hyperion.
Beautiful and well played.
We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.